Breaking news, fellow Whovians, I'm Jack and welcome to Tardis Central. Today we discuss some exclusive news we broke on Twitter in the past few weeks. Our assistant editor, Jamie, was accepted to partake in the BBC Academy Fusion Climate Creatives 2022 virtual conference. That's a mouthful. And there was one of the guests was none other than Russell T Davies, inbound showrunner for Doctor Who. During the conference, Russell let slip about Series 15. Yes, that's right, Series 15. 15 for 15th Doctor. Now we've also got details about what to expect from Series 14, specifically when it will air. By the way, if you want to keep up to date on all the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Tardis Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe. Ncuti Gatwa takes over as the 15th Doctor in late 2023, following the Doctor Who's 60th anniversary specials. We've seen an official glimpse of him in the short teaser trailer for the anniversary special episode. Also, the BBC has released a HD picture of him in his outfit, or rather the 14th Doctor's outfit. Age 30, Gatwa is the first black actor to lead the Doctor Who series. He'll take over as the series lead following the 60th specials in 2023. The Climate Creatives Conference run by the BBC Academy was in partnership with several other organisations, as part of their collaborative fusion project of workshops, seminars and conference events, playing host to various guests. Originally scheduled for the 14th of September, the event was postponed to the 5th of October amidst the UK national mourning period following the Queen's death. Many interesting panels and talks took place, but the highlight was the opening morning talk with Russell T Davies, in conversation with the BBC's Chief Content Officer, Charlotte Moore. It was about how climate narratives can be explored in TV dramas. Due to the conference's postponement, it seems that Russell's talk was pre-recorded, presumably to fit with a busy schedule as the showrunner of Doctor Who. The noteworthy detail of the talk comes late when discussing the challenges of exploring climate change as a theme in Doctor Who, and for this we'll just let Russell speak to you himself. Hit it.
When I think about it, it is those darker narratives and dystopians which has often been the way it has been dealt with. And of course, as you talked about, and of course we're all incredibly excited and we're not allowed to give anything away, but you are a Doctor Who. And Doctor Who, of course, has always been something which takes us to some dark and scary places, but it's also got that wonderful humour and fun, and it's full of hope. And the premise of the whole series, of course, is to break the space-time continuum and save planet Earth. Can you tell us, can you just, and I know we mustn't give anything away because it's all too exciting, but will climate themes, will they be in there somewhere? And how much it be for you about trying to bring that hope in the way you talked about Christopher Eccleston, I guess?
Yes. It's hard. It's genuinely hard because the Doctor's such a genius. It's an inbuilt problem with the show. He's such a genius. You think, well, why don't we step up the TARDIS and fix this problem then? And then you have to take a deep breath where he makes a moral speech saying, well, it's up to the human race to solve that problem, which is a very true speech. It's also a dodge. So it's very difficult. It's like it's you know, he can't. Why doesn't he walk out that TARDIS and cure cancer? Why doesn't he fix the ozone? It's a tricky one, and you've also got to take a deep breath and say that's not what we're here for. We're here to have an enormous rattling adventure for 50 minutes and have fun and make an audience very happy, and that's a very, very, very important thing. But there are stories. It's you know. There are stories on the way that are specifically looking at stuff like that. Not all the time, but it has to become part of the atmosphere of the whole show. It has to be, because it's true. It's the world we're living in now. And I'm much more interested in trying to look at, I think it's very much looking forward to season 2, actually, which is like how we ignore these things.
I think some of it, like when we talk about Doctor Who, there's something, it's about the different perspectives we can talk about this subject, isn't it? Because there it allows you to look at it from the universe and saving planet Earth, whereas in a soap you're able to deal with it with a character that's actually grappling with recycling issues or their council or
So we learn from this clip that Russell is currently protecting spoilers from everyone. Of course he is. But he touched on the upcoming series a little bit. He speaks about how while the Doctor is a genius and could step out of the TARDIS and solve everything, not every story is about that. Russell also confirms Series 15 via an offhand comment during his talk. Therefore we know that Ncuti will appear in Series 14 and 15 as the 15th Doctor. One of the important takeaways from this video is that Russell speaking about the Doctor is how he views the Doctor's mission in the series. Mainly how the best the Doctor does is to make a speech saying it's really up to the human race to solve the problems they have, like climate change, for example. We've seen the Doctor do this before. Take the second episode of Christopher Eccleston's Doctor. While we see the destruction of Earth, the Doctor does praise humanity's ability to pick up after disaster and keep on going. Simply. So Davies wants to provide optimism, it seems. While the speech may have worked previously in other versions of Doctor Who, Russell knows that the conversation around certain topics may need to be more detailed now in modern TV. Some may see this as Doctor Who going too political, but the show has always been like that, especially under Russ T Davies, who very much cares about causes like this. It's echoed through the show's writing and always has been. Most likely climate change won't be the only topic he touches on. With the casting of trans actress Yasmin Finney in the 60th anniversary, we know trans topics may be touched on potentially. Regardless, the portrayal of a trans actress in the show, or rather played by a trans actress, is fantastic for representation and brings it to the forefront of Doctor Who, which is fantastic. It looks like Russell is once again playing the long game of Doctor Who. We'll have plenty of content to look forward to with both the upcoming series, also we've got the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who to look forward to next year. We do know Ncuti will be present thanks to the teaser trailer, so we've got that to look forward to. Following Jodie Whittaker's exit in The Power of the Doctor, we got a brand new teaser trailer for the 60th anniversary. The BBC also released an article via the media centre confirming the details. The big confirmation is that Ncuti will take control of the Tardis when his first episode airs over the festive season in 2023. Perhaps this also hints that Ncuti's era might see the return of Doctor Who Christmas specials. These special episodes were a stable point of Doctor Who for some time, however in recent years they have not happened. The last Christmas special for Doctor Who was Twice Upon a Time, which saw Peter Capaldi regenerate into Jodie Whittaker. Now, New Year's special episodes have continued with Whittaker's 30th Doctor, with the most recent being Eve of the Daleks on January 1st, 2022, so perhaps it's correct that Ncuti's era will restart them, or simply be a New Year special. This follows David Tennant and Catherine Tate starring in the 60th anniversary. Based on the trailer, it looks like Ncuti will also appear in the 60th. This will be by the regeneration of David Tennant into Ncuti as the 15th Doctor. However, stay with me, he could cameo differently. A rumour suggests Ncuti was filming alongside Tennant in a weird environment containing TARDIS consoles. Actor Neil Patrick Harris, who fans believe is playing the Toymaker, also let slip that he has seen how wonderful Ncuti's acting as the Doctor had been, therefore suggesting that perhaps there is some truth to this long-standing rumour of multiple Doctors being on set. It would be possible, but it depends on how the story goes, I guess. One theory we had about the Doctor's regeneration though. We see Jodie regenerate into the 14th main incarnation of the Doctor, however it appears to use a previous face from the 10th incarnation. Perhaps this means the Doctor's regeneration is unstable, therefore we could have other faces trying to break through. Look, I know it's a bit far-fetched as a theory, but stick with me. I think part of it could make sense for the 60th. Or it could be someone like the Toymaker playing tricks on the Doctor. That raises the question of how he would know about future incarnations of the Doctor via regeneration. I don't know, it is time though. Ultimately, all of this is Doctor Who, anything is possible when you put your mind to it. So following the airing of The Power of the Doctor, Russell was quoted in a BBC article released by the Media Centre. He said the following: "If you thought the appearance of David Tennant was a shock, we've got plenty more surprises on the way. The path to Ncuti's 15th Doctor is laden in mystery, horror, robots, puppets, danger and fun. And how it's connected to the return of a wonderful Donna Noble. How, what, why. We're giving you a year to speculate, and then all hell lets loose." Of course, Davies is teasing a lot here. He knows fans are eager for more Doctor Who content, and knowing Russell, we'll likely see more announcements and reveals coming into the next year, which is the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who. He also confirmed that Ncuti will play the 15th Doctor here. This confirms that the Tennant is not playing his 10th Doctor incarnation, but rather someone new to the Doctor Who universe. Russell's comments also mentions horror, robots, puppets, danger and fun. Many take the puppets mention as a further hint towards who Neil Patrick Harris is playing, that character being the Toymaker. But as the man says, we've got over 1 year to speculate on what is coming up for Doctor Who. I guess we've got to stay tuned till then. The BBC have confirmed that 3 special episodes will air in November 2023. This is the first time the BBC has publicly announced that the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who will contain 3 specials. That's 3. Something that's been widely known by the Whovian fandom for some time now, so it's not a great surprise, but it's nice to have confirmation regardless. So, what do you think? Will Ncuti's era see the return of Christmas specials for Doctor Who, or should we still expect New Year's special for the franchise? You tell us down below in the comment section. If you want to keep up to date on all the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Tardis Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on Doctor Who's universe. For now, I've been Jack, thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.